Happy Friday the 1st of December. It's a beautifully cold morning. Yep, out on the bike. I've stopped off at my favourite view of the village. I don't actually need a breather, but I just wanted to show it to you guys again because it's just so gorgeous. If I could build a house right there, that would be amazing. So I'm just about to sit down and film my first advent calendar unboxing, and I thought I would just quickly show you guys what it is that I've chosen. But obviously by the time you see this footage it will be the end of December, so it's kind of irrelevant, but I thought I would show you anyway. So I went for the Look Fantastic one. I didn't get it last year. I know it was really popular last year, but I just wasn't all that impressed by the contents of it. But this year, this advent calendar seemed to have most of the things that I wanted, or at least wanted to try. So this is the one that I've gone for, and it's so heavy, really heavy. You've got this like lift out piece in the top, which I guess you could store stuff in. And there's a mirror, which isn't actually too bad. Still got the protective stuff on it. But yeah, I suppose if you really wanted to, you could use this for storage afterwards. I'm not sure that I would personally. But then you've got all the drawers that just open out, and it's so heavy. It's very weighty. You can definitely tell that there's a lot of cool stuff in here. So yeah, I am really excited about that. Had a little bit of a disaster. It's nothing major, but I've just finished putting my makeup on, and apparently my eyelashes on this side wanted to be huge, and it was one of those situations where I really didn't want to have to remove everything and start again, but if I could have been bothered I would have, because this side was just going to crazy town, and then I had to try and match it somehow, so that was frustrating. But yeah, I'm sporting huge lashes today. And then I dropped the mascara onto the top that I was planning to wear for the video. Look. How blooming annoying is that? It's very noticeable, and I'm gonna have to put this in the wash now. But I thought it was quite appropriate because it goes with the advent calendar. It's got that bluey colour to it, and it says, "Are we having fun yet?" And I just thought that was quite appropriate really, because now it's the 1st, it's time to have fun. So I'm not sure what I'm going to wear, but there you go. There's a bit of behind the scenes footage for you. It's like some kind of psychedelic jellyfish. Oh, very nice, thank you. Lovely.
Church to see the twins.
Yeah. Oh, do you have to pay for that though? Because I haven't got any money with me.
Connections in there.
Oh, okay. What, God? Yeah. So the chances are you're not going to be able to hear me right now because of Bounce Castle. We had an absolutely amazing party. It went really, really well. We've got lots of helium left, which I wasn't expecting it to be in that position.
So what else can you do with it other than temporarily change your voice? Wow, my skin is so shiny right now.
That's attractive.
That is super attractive. I am so tired. Oh, that is about as far as I got with decorations. Are you impressed?
Honestly, totally underestimated how long it would take to set everything up. But there's all the birthday presents.
And yeah, we are done. And oh my goodness, that's a lot of helium. That is a lot of helium.
Whoa! And we're all feeling very tired.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
So I totally should have filmed this earlier when it wasn't quite so dark. But would you like to see the Christmas wreath that I made? Because I'm just about to hang it in a second. Here it is. And I absolutely love it. I was a bit worried about how it was going to turn out. It was pretty touch and go. But yeah, I absolutely love how it's come out. I love the fact that it's got some pine cones and some berries and some different green foliage. It's pretty simple really, but I'm absolutely over the moon with it. So I'm going to hang it up now and hope that nothing actually falls off. Okay, and here we are, dress rehearsal complete. I've decided to go with the chiffon cover-up just purely because it's not as formal as the other cover-up I had. That was like a proper little jacket, whereas this is chiffon, the dress is chiffon. I think it's looking pretty good. Apologies for all the devastation that is around me at the moment, just haven't had time to tidy. And yeah, I think I'm ready. What have you got there? What is it?
A Santa card.
It's from Father Christmas, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Should we open it together?
I can open. You can open the, that bit. I can open this.
Hi everyone, happy, what day is it? What day is it today? Hi everyone, I hope you're really well. You gonna say hello?
Hello!
Maybe say hello nicely. I say you say hello to everyone, you just sit there and say hello nicely like I did, okay? Are you gonna say hello? No. Oh, hang on a minute.
October.
Let's move that out the way because you're gonna be knocking that, aren't you? Right, should we start from the beginning again?
Hey!
Oh, yeah, you need to kiss him down here for them to see that. And he's back just in time to say goodbye. So I'm saying to everyone, have a Merry Christmas. Oh.
Merry Christmas.
I moved your seat, didn't I? Because I didn't think you were coming back. Do you want me to move it back a bit again?
Oh, that's a Hoover. It's not a sugar.
Oh, right. You're a sugar hoover. Oh, that sounds interesting. So you're back just in time to say goodbye to everyone. I was just saying to everyone, have a Merry Christmas. Are you going to say that?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, that was super lovely. Very nice. You got sugar on your hands?
No.
Oh, well, what's on your hands then? I don't think I want to know, actually. Please remember. Can you turn that off? Thank you. Nice spoon. Where's the funky dancing gone? That's really good. Whoa. Hello, it is New Year's Eve, so it's Sunday. I think it's Sunday, the 31st of December, and boy, has it been quite a chilled mood today. Let's just take these off because that's a little bit annoying, isn't it, with the reflection. I'm just chilling out right now. My husband is cooking roast beef, which I am very much looking forward to. I filmed my best and worst of beauty for December earlier on, and I'm literally just waiting for that to upload now. Not had the best day so far. I ended up waking up a little bit later than I would have liked because the boy did not sleep very well, and oh, it sounds like someone's coming in. Hello. Are you going to come and say hello quickly? Yes, of course you are. What have you got to say to everyone?
Hello.
Are you going to say Happy New Year to everyone for tomorrow?
Happy New Year.
That's lovely. Right, you can go again now. So yeah, not the most riveting New Year's Eve in the world, but then since having a child, that's pretty much the norm. And to be completely honest, even before we had a child, we just didn't really go out that much anyway. Although I would like to go out one year, I think, now that we've done the experiment with the boy staying overnight with my mum, because I mentioned that in my best and worst video today, but what I didn't mention is the fact that that's the first time he's stayed over anywhere and been away from both of us overnight, which is just like amazing. It means that we've actually got the possibility of being able to go out together in the evening or to go somewhere, or as my husband said the other night, we could go to the cinema. Not that we'd probably want to because it's full of annoying people generally, but it's like all this possibility of stuff we could do is really quite exciting. So yeah, it was a huge relief that the evening went really well, and he loved it and had a wonderful time. And we picked him up just after lunch, and we arrived at my mum and her partner's house, and he just came to the door and then he shut the door in my face. And I was like, oh, there was me expecting this whole big thing of him going, "Mummy," and running towards me, and no. He probably would have stayed another night. I don't know. So yeah, that was exciting. And I've been kind of thinking back to the video that I did, was it the beginning of this year, about the goals that I had for this year. I'm pretty sure one of them was about the boy sleeping better. So we are getting there. We're definitely in a better place than we were at the beginning of the year. We're not quite where I would like to be, but we're definitely in a better place, although he's not napping anymore, so I think that's probably a big part of it. So yeah, hopefully 2018 will start to do even better. I don't know if you guys are up on what current content is on Netflix, but they've just recently added the new series, all of the series in one go, so there's no waiting, of Black Mirror. I'm a huge fan of Black Mirror. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then definitely check it out, because each episode is generally a very thought-provoking one. They're usually set in the future, which is part of it that I really love, because their kind of imagination of the future is really interesting, and they usually take a current issue, like social media was one they've done quite a while ago now, and they just kind of really expand upon the idea and push it, and it makes you think that we're possibly headed down these routes. It's all quite realistic in a really freaky way. The one we watched last night in the new series was all about basically being able to put a tracking device in your child, which doesn't just allow you to track where they are, so you can look it up on your tablet or whatever to see physically where they are, but you can also see what they're seeing. And the more it sort of got into the episode, the more you realise that actually there was quite a lot to kind of think about and consider, and perhaps the parent in this situation hadn't realised, you know, once you started, the implications of having so much control and what it could have. So if that sounds like it could be an interesting TV show, definitely check it out, because we absolutely love it. And they've done a few different things. Each episode is a complete standalone thing, so you don't necessarily need to have watched it before. When we first actually discovered it on Netflix, we watched it in totally the wrong order. It's really good, honestly. I cannot put into words how good this TV show is, so check it out if any of that sounds interesting.
Mummy.
What are you doing? I'm surrounded by washing at the moment. The house is just carnage right now. It's so messy, and I just don't have the energy levels to do much about it, and I've only got one more day off. But then, to be fair, I'm only back to work one day, and then I've got the rest of the week off. So there should be plenty of opportunity for me to actually tidy, if I can be bothered. Yes, I can be bothered. I can be bothered. Yeah, what I was going to say is I'm hoping, as a kind of mini New Year's resolution, I keep my New Year's resolutions really, really simple. And for the last few years, I think I have just said I just want to be happy. And then, of course, you kind of expand upon that in terms of whatever happiness means to you. So yeah, same again this year. I just want to be happy in whatever form that comes. And part of that is reading more, because I used to read a lot. I love to read, but I never seem to have time to do it. So I am definitely going to find time, because look at this. I've got this amazing book right here, which I almost bought myself when it first came out. I could have got a signed copy of it, and I didn't, just mainly because I thought I don't know when I'm going to read it, and I really should have bought it because that's kind of ridiculous. But an absolutely lovely, lovely person who's very thoughtful got this for me, and I am going to read it, and I'm going to love it, I'm sure, because if you're not familiar with Philip Pullman, he wrote the Dark Materials trilogy, which this is kind of an extension of, the Book of Dust, and it's all to do with these amazing parallel universes, one of which is where your soul is visible in the form of an animal. And the Dark Materials trilogy was the Golden Compass, the Subtle Knife, and then the Amber Spyglass. And I've read them all, and they're amazing, and I really must read them again. They did make the first one into a film, but unfortunately it kind of stopped and didn't go any further. So yeah, it would be nice if someone picked them up again in the future, because they did a really good job of the first one, I personally thought anyway. So I think that's just about going to do it. I think this is the last segment of video I will record for 2017. This month's highlights, like I warned you guys, is not that great. I was sat down editing it yesterday and I thought, wow, okay. So I hope this is all pulled together to be slightly entertaining. So here's to an amazing 2018. I hope it brings you all much happiness in whatever way it is that you want to be happy, and I will see you in 2018. Bye! Are you going to say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Bye!